Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm taking a look at something very special. This is the Master Grade Extreme Strike Freedom Gundam, and of course, this is from Gundam Seed Destiny. First off, I will mention today is just going to be an unboxing, and the whole purpose of this is if you have any questions or anything you'd like to see addressed in the full review of this particular kit right here, drop them down there in the comments right now, and I'll do my best to actually get around to answering all of those in the video so you see everything that you want to see. And of course, this video right here also would not have been possible without those awesome people over at HobbyLink Japan. So if you do want one of these, all of your own, link will be down there in the description. And just in case somehow you are out of the loop when it comes to Master Grade Extreme, this is the second one ever. The first one we saw was the Master Grade Extreme Unicorn Gundam. There's a review on here of that if you want to check that out. And all of these have an extreme point. That particular Gundam came with some fantastic lights, which had a little bit of a problem in the end. And this kit right here comes with gold upon gold upon gold upon gold upon gold. Anyway, let's crack this box open and see what we've got. So on cracking this box open, we've got a grand total of 20 runners, and that is just the model kit itself. So this thing is color separated to hell and back. Runner A is the usual multicolored runner. It's coming with a whole bunch of nice colored parts, predominantly in gold, but we also have some nice clear colors in here as well. These look a little more premium than the usual colored parts and catch the light spectacularly. Beautiful so far. Runner B then is the first of the gold. In the instructions it refers to this as yellow gold, but what this is a chromed out runner with clear yellow over it. So this is a chrome with yellow on top, candy style. Once again, this looks beautiful. You do see some of the silver through it, whether you like that or not, but on the whole, this glints in the light beautifully. So it is painted, by the way. Don't scratch it. Runner C then is referred to as a copper gold. Once again, this looks painted as well. As far as I can tell, this isn't a chrome paint, this is more of an actual just coppery gold paint. Looking good, not as glinty. Runner D is another shade of gold. This is referred to as white gold. This is, as you can tell, a lighter kind of gold, more of a pure gold. This is painted as well, and I will mention undergated so you don't screw up the finish. Same with the last few. Next up in here we have white. This is a pure white. It also is a little bit matte finished, so it does look very premium. I was actually worrying this kit would have a white like the high resolution kits, which is incredibly brittle, but that's not the case. So far so good. Runner E2 is exactly the same, so it's just the same sort of parts, just duplicated onto this runner, and once again a lot of undergating here. Runner F1 and F2, these are referred to in the manual as metallic grey. That is exactly what this is, a kind of gun metal. This is not painted, this is injection plastic, so no worries about scraping this up right here, and once again looking very nice. Detail is great. Next up then we've got two runners of Runner G. This is the Workhorse Gold, as in this is actual gold plastic, it is not painted. So most of the moving parts will be made out of this, and it is an injection plastic gold. And what I mean by that is it has a shimmer to it, but it doesn't have paint on it. Runner H1 is black. This is a usual kind of black. This is a kind of semi-gloss, so it's neither glossy nor matte. And once again, we do have two runners of this, that is H1 and H2, with some minor differences. Runner I1 and I2 are all the blue parts off this particular kit, mainly for the Dragoons up back. This is a slightly shiny, a little bit shiny plastic, but it's not the super glossy brittle type, which is always good. Feels good, looks good too. Runner J1 is a light grey for two-toning the white on this kit. There isn't too much of a light grey for adding to the white, so it won't be overkill two-tone, but it will separate up the surface very nicely. The exact same goes for Runner J2, which is pretty much similar parts with a little bit of difference up top. Runner K1 is referred to in the manual as a light blue, but this is more of a bluish grey, I would say. Again, a nice soft plastic here, and this is mainly for the railguns on the waist. Once again, K2 is just a duplicate of some of the parts. Runner L1 and L2 are all of the red parts on this particular kit, so not a whole lot, just a splash of color here and there. This isn't too bright. I thought it might be extremely bright. Once again, they seem to be keeping the colors on this nice and subdued. Lastly then, when it does come to the plastic in here, we do have a full stand included. Now this is the cool stand that is only available inside of model kits. So it's like the old classic Master Grade action base, but a little bit better. These don't require screws and hold up perfectly over time. As for the hands that we have in here, we've got those kind of perfect grade style hands that have full posability that come completely molded on the runner. You just snip them out, make sure the articulation works, and slap them on. Simple as that, but a little difficult to clean up. The last of the actual on-runner plastic we have in here is the beam sabers. These are the same standard style beam sabers we've been seeing all the way since 2006. So nothing special here. Next up then, we've got the effects for using with the shields. These are just your usual kind of beam shield effect parts. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly fancy about these. They are a little bit holographic on the surface, which is nice. Lastly then, we've got the non-plastic components in here, which is a set of etching stickers made out of actual metal. These look phenomenal. This is a bit of a throwback to the Perfect Grade Unleashed because we had some of those on that, and that is what this particular Master Grade is feeling like to me so far. And speaking of Perfect Grade Unleashed parts, we've also got the metallic 3D stickers. I adore these. These are the best stickers around because they actually look like plastic parts once they're attached onto the mobile suit. These aren't flat stickers, they're actually thick pieces of plastic with sticky on the back. Also included in here to make this kit a very premium event is a full massive sheet of water slide decals. Now we've got a whole bunch of these, and some of them are actually metallic, which is a pretty cool touch. Normal decals and metallic ones all on the same sheet. This is a fancy sheet of decals. The last thing we get inside of this box, and I totally forgot this comes included. I was like, what the hell is this when I took it out of the box? This right here is a little bit of a kind of runner stand. You just pop off the end, fold it up like so, attach it together, and there you go. This is for holding onto whatever runners you're using while you're building it. There's only 4 slots in it. It's not the strongest thing around, but hey, this is handy. Mightn't last the test of time, but it's a nice little addition. So anyway, that right there is it for the unboxing. This looks like it's shaping up to be one hell of a model kit. So like I asked at the beginning of the review, drop any questions you want answered in the review down there in the comments, and I'll try to get to them in the actual review. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to come back for more gunpla content, and I will see you next time. As always, this video and every video would not be possible without each and every one of you guys who watches my videos. And special thanks to those of you who are supporting me over on Patreon and on the channel members, including Caleb Engelhart, Global Frequency Studios, Go Little Rockstar, Gunpla UK Limited, Joe, Kill Me Inc., Lauren Seahack, RG59061, and Van Fawn.